Welcome back to Wealthy Business, your go-to channel for finance, global news, and personal growth. Today, we're diving into a breaking story that's shaking the energy markets and raising serious geopolitical alarms: the rising tensions between the United States and Iran. Oil prices have surged overnight as President Donald Trump signaled a sharp shift in U.S. policy toward Iran. Talks that had once been described as positive and respectful are now collapsing into distrust, delays, and direct threats. Trump has not only expressed skepticism about Iran's intentions, accusing Tehran of delaying nuclear negotiations, but has also announced the withdrawal of U.S. troops and non-essential personnel from key locations across the Middle East, including Baghdad, Kuwait, and Bahrain. This move is seen as a precaution, or possibly a signal, that the U.S. is preparing for a worst-case scenario, a potential military conflict. Let's talk about what's at stake here. The fragile state of U.S.-Iran nuclear talks. Trump has made it clear that a deal is becoming increasingly unlikely. He wants a zero-enrichment policy, meaning Iran cannot enrich uranium at any level, even for civilian nuclear energy. Iran insists this is a red line they won't cross. Under the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, Iran has the right to develop a civilian nuclear program. But uranium enriched to 60% is dangerously close to the 90% threshold needed for nuclear weapons. This standoff raises critical questions about trust, verification, and long-term intentions. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, has declared Iran non-compliant for the first time in nearly 2 decades. Risk of war. Iran's defense minister has stated that if the U.S. or Israel strikes their nuclear facilities, Iran will retaliate, targeting every American base in the region. This isn't just rhetoric. When Iran attacked Israeli targets last year, their missile systems demonstrated serious capabilities. If a conflict breaks out between Iran, a nation with 93 million citizens and nearly 4 times the landmass of Iraq, and the U.S. or its allies, the global consequences would be catastrophic. Think oil prices exploding, global supply chains freezing, stock markets tumbling, and a massive flight to safe haven assets like gold and possibly even Bitcoin. Strategic diplomacy or choreographed pressure? Some analysts believe this is a classic negotiation tactic, exerting maximum pressure before a final deal. Trump wants a major foreign policy win. Iran wants sanctions lifted. A deal could still be on the table, but it's hanging by a thread. The core issue remains uranium enrichment. The U.S. has floated a proposal involving a regional enrichment consortium that would let Iran enrich at low levels now while phasing out enrichment later. But Iran wants its enrichment rights protected permanently. Sanctions relief is another major point of contention. Iran is demanding clarity and commitment. From their perspective, it makes no sense to agree to limits without concrete economic benefits in return. What this means for you. Whether you're an investor, an entrepreneur, or just someone trying to protect their savings, this geopolitical showdown matters. If oil prices continue to spike, we'll see higher transportation and shipping costs, more inflation pressure globally, central banks forced to delay interest rate cuts, greater volatility in energy stocks and broader indices, a possible rally in commodities and safe haven assets. If military conflict erupts, brace for a full-blown market crisis. But if diplomacy prevails, there may be room for a relief rally. Final thoughts. This is a high-stakes geopolitical chess match. Both sides have a lot to lose and a lot to gain. But with oil markets on edge, uranium purity levels rising, and military withdrawals in motion, the world is bracing for impact. Stay tuned to Wealthy Business as we track every major update and bring you insights to help you navigate uncertainty with confidence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an episode. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to know what you think about this high-risk standoff. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.